makes music. yourself. I breathe in, breathe out. Your message came with long time no see, but the timing says you never cared for me. Another note is stressed like celebration, but all I hear is tired expectation. My circle small but truer than before. Less noise, more heart, that's what I'm aiming for. I cut the lines that never call me back. Counting blessings, not the names I lack. Your wedding note dropped in my inbox black. Feels like a bill, and I'm done with smaller circles, bigger peace. I'm fine. I'm fine. Offline. Not again, say yes again. I wear a mask that's not my skin. Mirror shows me fading thin, losing me on my way home and play again.
Office lights blur my face again. Smile on cue like a trained amen. Bathroom size I hide so well. My mask returns, no one can tell.
I was drained my inner space. Practice lines for every face. Walking out but not alone. Shadowed self I can't dethrone. Not again, say yes again. I wear a mask that's not my skin. Mirror shows me fading thin, losing me on my way home. And that again, say yes again. I wear a mask that's not my skin. Mirror shows me fading thin, losing me on my way home. And again.
I breathe a borrowed voice. Smile not chosen, just placed on me. Echoes in my brain, looping thoughts I can't contain. On the train I melt alone, my real face waiting to be known.
Not again, say yes again. I wear a mask that's not my skin. Mirror shows me fading thin, losing me on my way home.
Cold can in my hand, click. First sip goes down like silk. 4 cans waiting in the fridge. Tonight I'm king, I'm rich. Shower steam on my skin. Netflix glowing in my veins. Small reward, big crown. This moment I don't come down. Convenience store.
Light, plastic bag, cut
drop on my tongue. Feels like I own the sky tonight. Feels like I finally won.
Cold can in my hand, click. First sip goes down like silk. 4 cans lined up like dreams. Tonight I'm soft, I'm king. Bubbles riding down my throat. Camera light from the screen. Tiny room, wide universe. This is everything to me.
Drip, drip, crown on my head. Foam, foam, I'm not dead. City sleeps behind the glass. I breathe slow, let the pain pass. First sip will feel slick.
No throw, no diamond rings.
But tonight I'm everything.
Cold can in my hand, click.
My reward, my quiet win.
Small happiness, big breath.
While the world sleeps, I live.
Babe, we're running on a late rent dream.
Day fun empty, still you stay with me.
Calculator flashing red, but we dance on it like a quiet routine. I say home food's better, though I know it's just my wallet's plea.
Data counts a desert, babe. Nothing but dust inside. Scrolling all the fancy spots, then I say, nah, let's stay tonight. You smile like you buy it, though the truth leaks through your eyes. But love ain't cheap, and we both know fear grows when pockets dry.
Split the bills, we split the dreams. But money shapes the way we breathe. Still I hold you like a promise, even when my hands feel weak. Running on this late rent glow.
We broke but somehow closer and close.
Taste of takeout on the floor, yet your smile makes the cheap feel gold. If love was measured by money, ours would barely start to show. But here we are, still choosing us, even when numbers say don't go. You say you're fine with cheap nights in, but your voice bends where the truth begins. I read your face like unpaid bills. Every line, every fear, every silent wish. Still you laugh at my broken jokes. Your eyes dancing like city smoke. Love shouldn't shrink when wallets choke, but ours trembles under the weight of hope.
We could run towards something brighter, even if our pockets tired. Tell me love is not a number. Say you feel the same desire. Light the bill up, babe, let the worries fade tonight. Rent is late, but the love feels right. So we pour cheap wine under neon lights. If the world counts love in numbers, then maybe we're below. But every broken month we face just makes our story grow.
Maybe we're broke, but babe, we're still here.
Caught in the line on the two-house subway. Faces and windows look like zombies swaying. Noise cancel on, I fade the world away. This tiny sound is the only space I breathe. Packed tight in a room, my breath chasing in a glass view. People frozen eyes like glue static. I sink deeper into this loop. Noise cancel up, world turning slow. Heartbeat matching every stop and go. In the crowd, but I feel alone. This rhythm is my shadow home. Stuck in the two-hole line with zombie faces. Lost in the glass and the crowded spaces. Noise cancel on, cutting all their traces. Only this beat keeps my heart awake. Reflection drifting on the train window. Ghosts moving but nowhere to go. I float between beats, slow motion. A scene paused inside, noise cancel glow. Crowd pressing in, but I'm miles away. Whole train moving like a tide wave. Zombies sway left, zombies sway right, but my soundtrack paints the night. Riding the two-hole line through crowded mazes. Stare their eyes empty like blank pages. Noise cancel up, my pulse slowly raises. Music's the door where my spirit escapes. breathe slow in the pixel pollution. Trying not to sink in comparison bruising. Your highlights glow like a luxury crown. Meanwhile, my life's just a small rundown. You smile in frames, I'm fading out. Still I scroll, still I drown. Scrolling my timeline, drowning in highlights. Every perfection cut sharp like city nights. Through all these filters, truth falls out of sight. Still I compare, still I crave your shine tonight. Close the air, dim the glow. My little room feels whole and slow. But when the silence starts to grow, I crave that world I'll never know. You left me on one, waiting for a sign. Hovering on red, losing track of time. My pride says leave, but I still try. Why does your silence feel like a crime? You saw the preview, I know you did. Your ghosting rhythms becoming a habit. I stare at the screen like a foolish kid, hoping your name pops up. I admit, should I turn my phone on airplane mode or wait for a spark in this heavy load? Every second feels like it explodes, caught between hope and letting go. You left me on one, waiting for a sign. Hovering on red, losing breath and time. If this is a game, then you're playing fine. But I keep falling for the same old line. One minute heaven, next minute pain. This silence drives me half insane. Your timing never stays the same. Still I wait, still I remain. Pride says stop, but my hands don't listen. Staring at my phone like a superstition. One little buzz becomes my ambition. Maybe you'll reply, my saddest condition. You left me on one, I keep holding tight. Riding the wave from dark into light. If time is love, I shouldn't look, but here I go again. Midnight and I'm scrolling, trying to act like I'm okay. Your profile picture changed, new haircut, brighter day. My thumb hovers on the heart, I panic and pull away. Drunk enough to check your life, sober enough to pray. I typed, are you awake? But never press send. Whiskey makes me brave, but morning makes me pretend. I swear I moved on, except nights like this, where missing you still feels like a secret I can't resist. Every time I drink, I almost call your name again. Fighting with my thumb not to reopen what we ended. Blocked you for my sanity, but still I find a way into the corners of the life you live without me today. Drunk scrolling, heart shaking, almost liked your picture. Late texting, then deleting, thank God I never hit you. Woke up with the fear I might have pressed that little heart. Checked my phone a dozen times, relief hitting hard. You moved on way faster, though you swore you never would. Guess I'm the one who lingers longer than I should. Your status changed last Sunday, I promised not to care. Yet here I am again tonight, pretending it's not fair. If missing you was stupid, I'm stupid every day. Still thanking every morning for the texts I didn't say. Every time I drink, I almost call your name again. Almost ruin healing just to feel your voice for seconds. You're living like we never broke. I'm learning slow instead. Trying not to fall back into memories in my head. Drunk thoughts fading, morning saving. Lucky I didn't send it. Half a heartbreak, half a habit. I'm slowly trying to end it. Quiet room, slow light, breathing with the leaves. I pour the water slow and clean. Your small green breath between. No sound, but I feel you move in this quiet room. I bloom to tiny leaves, soft and new. Waiting turns into truth. You are growing in silence, so maybe I am too. Dust on the window frame, past a pot, fragile stem. I talk talk like you can hear, but you make the room warm again. No answers, no reply, just a slow green sign. Every little change in you feels like a line in my spine. I was dry like broken soil, silent days, silent walls, but your leaf moved just a bit and I felt something soft inside. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe hope is slow and small. I don't need to rush the sky, I just need to grow it all. I pour the water slow and clean, your small green breath between. No sound, but I feel you move in this quiet room. I bloom too. Tiny leaf, soft and new, waiting turns into truth. You are growing in silence, so maybe I am too. Drip, drop, breathe, float. Root, light, don't let go. Still growing deep. In this quiet, I sleep. I pour the water slow and clean, your small green breath between. No sound, but I feel you move in this quiet room. I bloom too. You don't speak, but I believe every leaf is meant to breathe. You are growing next to me, and slowly I feel free. I feel free. I feel free. I feel free. I but you run from definition. Touch me every minute, yet avoid the conversation. Saying we're just casual, but you hold me with intention. Baby, you're maybe scared of any real admission.
Mixed signals in your voice, you keep me by your choice, but never name this noise. Define us, not tonight.
We're close like midnight secrets, but you dodge the label still. You love me in your kitchen, but deny what's real. You grip my waist like promise, but you swear we're undefined. You text me, don't disappear, keep me half a line. Responsibility frightens you more than being alone, but your silence breaks the moment I don't answer the phone. You say let's keep it simple, but I read between the lines. We're lovers in the shadows, yet unnamed in the light.
You treat me like your lover, but you run from definition. Touch me every minute, yet avoid the conversation. Saying we're just casual, but you hold me with intention. Baby, you're maybe scared of any real admission.
like a planet on a string. Say freedom is your virtue, but my presence is your thing. You kiss me like commitment, then retreat into the dark. You feel the word together, but you memorize my heart. You want the warmth of lovers with the rules of being free. You hate when I go distant, but refuse to call it we. Avoidant in your language, but devoted in your touch. Baby, we're defined already, you just fear it means too much. You feel it too.
You treat me like your lover, but you hide from definition. All the signs are written, but you fear the recognition. Holding me so tightly while you call it indecision. Baby, you're committed, only scared of owning vision.
Don't define it. You worthy, feel it.
Responsibilities you don't wanna claim. You hate the silence when I pull away. You say let's keep it simple, but your heart beats strange, like you're terrified the label might take me away. You say labels ruin magic, but I call that your disguise. You want a body in your bed, but not the truth in your life. Responsibility scares you more than being alone. But you hate the nights I don't text back. You call me on the phone.
You say don't overthink it, but you think about me too. If it's nothing, why your heart beats spike when I walk through? Caught between your freedom and the comfort that I give. You want all of the moments without calling what this is. I Scrolling through your profile with the drink still in my hand. Your brand new photo hits me harder than I planned. Almost tapped the heart, my fingers shaking, drunk in doubt. Your smile still feels like something I can't live without. Kept typing, are you up?